all these different routes, and I have no idea how I got back. No signs. The only signs to where I am is when you, like, maybe like 5-10 minutes out, but there's just the big city signs. And I don't know, like, I literally, when I tell you, I was just like, God guided me back. And I called my dad and said, Dad, all my data's gone again. And I said, I don't even know where I am. I was like, I've no idea how to get back. But I was like, I'm so furious against you. Like, you have really, you're so annoying. You just can't function. I was like, watch me, Dad. I'll get back. Yeah, don't know how. I literally was driving, had no idea where I was going, and I just drove into this town like 30 minutes, and I just turned up and I was like, what? Open Google Maps. Let me take a screenshot of that. Thanks, take a screenshot. Thank you, appreciate that. Dangerous being Christian in England. Listen, as far as I'm concerned, what happens to my physical body here is not my concern from somebody else. What is my concern is standing with God. Even if I have to do it by myself. If I was put into prison because I'm a Christian, that's fine. This is not my concern. Does that make sense? Not my problem. What my issue is standing for God. That doesn't mean anything evil. It's little things like, for example, at work, I didn't realise how worldly it was. But I'm already sensing that this could be a bit of an issue with certain things. If something like this comes up, I just need you to know that I can't go along with it how you all would. And if that would be an issue, I understand. So I just need to know where I stand with it, because I'm very religious. That's how you would see me, as very religious. That's just the easy way to put it. The way if a Christian would understand it is I have a close relationship with God. Sometimes I might feel far away, but when I feel closest to God is when people... Do you know the crazy thing is, can I tell you this now? I'm going to tell you this. I need to wash my car. That's not when I feel closest to God. I'm just saying, as a side note, sometimes I'll be by myself and I'll think I don't really feel close to God, or I think I don't feel close to God. Do you know what? This is a bit of wisdom for you. Being in environments when it tests you as a Christian. So, for example, today made me realise, what's more important to me is God. I might talk about business and expanding the business, but when it comes down to the nitty gritty, God has to come first. And I can't go along with stuff that God won't, that's not God's will for people or the world, okay? So, in conclusion, what I have realised is I'm closer to God than what I think. And today just really made me realise it. Also, I'm going to go live a lot less. I'm not really going to go live in the evenings because you guys are so funny that I spend too much, I do spend too much time live, I really do. You guys are hilarious. Not even joking, you're so funny. That I'm not reading the Bible as much as I used to. And I was talking with Sam yesterday, and talking to him just made me realise how calm he was. And I was thinking, Vicky, you're like nuts in the head. You're a nutcase. And he was so calm, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, Vicky, you're such an embarrassment. I was like, psychopath. If anybody heard the conversation between me and Sam, he was so calm. You can just tell that he reads the Bible a lot. And when I was reading the Bible, I was just so like... And now I'm like crazy in the head. You know? So in conclusion, do you know what? I don't even know what I'm doing in my life anymore. I don't even know what I'm doing with my life anymore. That's the other thing. I really don't. I was dog grooming, I got bits on the freaking ear. Who bites someone on the ear? I said to the dog, I said, weirdos bite people on the ear. He bit me on the ear. Because basically what happened was, the dog came in. I didn't check the dog in. Somebody else done. And, but I could tell from far away the dog was matted and the dog was going to go short. Because I'm not brushing out matting. Yeah? It's painful. I'm not doing it. Yeah? Normal people don't do that. Even getting a blade under the matting is uncomfortable and can be painful for the dog. So if you think like trying to shave off matting is painless. So this dog had a nail, this is really common unfortunately, grew out and back into the pad. Can't do anything with it at that point, needs to go to the vet, because once that's cut and then that needs to be removed from the pad because it gets embedded and infected. But that was the foot, the dog I picked up, and he was only young. He turned around and he bit me on the ear, and I was thinking like, and he was wagging his tail, like, and that's not a sign of a dog being like, wagging tail is not always a sign of a friendly dog. And that just took me by surprise, and I just thought like, honey, you okay? Like, that's abnormal to just go biting people in the ear. And he was looking at me like panting, wagging his tail, and I was thinking, honey, you're like psychotic, you little weirdo, biting people on there. So but today made me realise how good I am at dog grooming. Not just dog grooming, like the industry. For example, when it comes down to matted dogs, some groomers can be a bit scared to say to your owner, look it, you know, the dog needs to go short because you can't brush it out. They're too sometimes scared to tell the owner. So obviously with this dog, I was literally just had the dog on the table and I was just looking at the coat. And I just made the decision that no, we're not brushing. It's not even just a little bit. It's too much on the foot and the legs. So it's got to go short all over, yeah? Because you can't have short legs and long body. The body, like, it's lovely, well kept. It's the legs and feet. They obviously were strong, but it was very bad. So, you know, tough love. You know, you're going to be fine. The dog's going to survive. The coat will grow back.